It was worth whatever we had to do to make sure that they got that education. And I know Andrea even worked at the school for a while to help with that.
To get the tuition discount. We worked multiple jobs. I worked 2 jobs, and you had 2 jobs that we worked. God blessed us, though. We worked it out where there was one that I was able to work from home, so I was still able to be home with the kids. Working at the school, I basically had the same hours they did, so I went in when they went in, and I was able to come home when they got out of school. I started working there when our youngest started K4, actually, when Jonah started K4. And when we first started sending the kids to school, we didn't think about the cost of sending 4 children to private school. We just took it one day at a time, or one kid at a time, really. When we put Jessie in, we basically paid that with our income tax refund check with 4 kids. Amount of our income tax refund basically covered 1 year of school for her back in the day. And so we paid for her schooling with that. And then when our second kid got in, we tried to struggle to make payments. And when our third kid got in, when Jacob started school, our parents kind of pitched in to help us because they believed in what we believed in, that Northwood was where they needed to be, and that the value was much more to us than we could have ever imagined. And then when our youngest started school, we're like, okay, we got to do something. And a position came open at Northwood for me to start working there, and that's what we did.
Hi everybody, we're Eric and Andrea King. We've been part of the Northwood family now for 38 years.
So I started Northwood Christian School the very first year that they opened, which was my 6th grade year, and I attended through the 9th grade year. So it was a total of 4 years that I was a part of Northwood Christian School.
We have 4 children that have all been through Northwood Academy, and I think they're all better for it. We talk about family and Northwood being a family, and Northwood Christian School, just like the football players have on their away jerseys on the back, it says family, and that's the way we look at it. The kids all grew up together. Their friends, they all grew up together, and so they know each other, they look out for each other, they support each other, they keep each other accountable, which is real important in the world we live in today. So for me, that was real important, and now they're just carrying that on now into their adult lives as they go through college and start their careers. We felt like with the cost of the school, it's an investment, first of all, for your kids to go to a Christian school like that. And basically we sacrificed.
It was
chose,
a struggle.
It was a struggle because we chose, rather than to have luxury items like nice cars, boats, campers, those kind of things, we worked very hard to put that money toward our children's education, because these kids are our legacy. The lessons we teach them at home and are reinforced at Northwood, those principles and values they're going to carry on to their children, our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren, for generations to come. Thinking
about the next 40, it's exciting on one side of it, and another side is just like you kind of sit back and it's like it's hard to picture it happening, but the next 40 coming is like, I'm so excited to see what God's going to continue to do in the church and the school, and how far it's come and grown, and just from that little classroom, where all the entire school was in one classroom from 1st through 12th grade, and now how the school's grown so much. We won the state championship last year for football. That was awesome. Right. And just to be able to watch it grow and experience, I can't imagine what God's going to do in the next 40 years.